If you're a pet owner, you may want to pay attention. Recent headlines say that our pets are becoming needier during this time. Let's take a look at one real-life example.
Since we've gone into quarantine, Toby, my dog, has been very weird. Every time we leave the house, he goes crazy upset. Toby's gotten real needy. He follows me around everywhere, and when I lay down, he will jump all over me. It's very annoying. He's gotten really, really needy and he needs some therapy. Please help him.
That is so cute. Sophia, don't worry about it. Help is on the way for Mr. Toby. Joining me is veterinarian Dr. Antin. Welcome, Dr. Antin. So why are pets becoming needier during the pandemic?
I think a big part of it is just that we're spending so much more time at home and they're expecting us to be home.
Yeah.
I do think it's multifactorial. I think another reason is because pets are really good at feeding off of our energy. So for some of us that maybe are, out of work or having less work or a little bit anxious about our futures, our pets can pick up on that kind of thing. And for example, my dog Henry, he's right behind me. Say hi, Henry. Good morning. Henry, if he senses that I'm stressed or anything, he'll actually, he'll behave a little bit differently and actually be more needy, with that kind of behavior. So they're pretty keen to that sort of stuff.
It's so true. But if pets are experiencing this separation anxiety, what signs should we be looking for?
And some of the signs like we saw in that video, so a lot of it is, starts with things like excessive barking. We can see other anxious behavior like pacing or just wandering around the house or looking out windows. When you leave, sometimes pets with separation anxiety get a bit destructive, and they'll actually start destroying, anywhere from furniture to doors to any, item in the house potentially. So, if you're seeing any of those kinds of things, I would say that's a fair sign of separation anxiety.
When my wife had a cat, when she would leave, the cat would actually urinate all over the place because the cat knew she'd be gone for several days. And it just started, it was a big problem. He would urinate everywhere.
Sometimes cats have, other behaviors that can be similar to dogs and sometimes different to dogs. And sometimes I think cats do that in a little bit of a spiteful way, and they're just a little bit frustrated with their owners. And it can be secondary to the separation and being anxious about it. But I don't know if it's all anxiety versus a little bit of I'm kind of upset with you.